woman, you don't want to make them unhappy, you know. They don't understand. So let us handle this case by ourselves. As sister, sibling, I think they are more open-minded, more understand. Help me, you know. You just sign, and then I'm going overseas to study. Because my mother loved to hear this good news. She don't have to spend any money. No, I can just go out and learn and come home. So she followed me. I thought that the officers are wise enough. But the officers have no wisdom. They start to talk in front of my mother. Is this your son? I said, yes. How can we believe? Last time your son came here, we asked, where is your mother? They said, you died. And now there's another old woman who said, this is the mother. Can you bring your birth certificate and everything? Wow, my mother was very, very angry. How dare you say I'm dead when I'm still alive? This is the word they don't like. I said, Mom, forgive me. I just want to make it easier, drag you all the way to this office. And I mean, I don't want all this trouble for you. So, wow, she was very upset for a long time. Each time when I'm around with the other family member, she will recall this. See, my son, well, Allah have mercy on her. She make shahada before she go back to Allah. Anyhow, most people hate death and try to keep it away from their thoughts because it is the terminator of their worldly pleasures and delight of God. Death is the end of everything. Whatever you enjoy in this life, in the form of food, taste, smell, death is a killer. One death comes, everything gone. End of the ties and attachment they cherish in this life. Indeed, death is a gruesome barrier that every human must cross along his way to the next life, the hereafter. The natural dislike of death is common. However, should never undermine our strong hope of entering paradise, because paradise is not here. Even how happy you are, how rich you are, how big is your house, it's not paradise. You have to go through some pain, suffering, sickness. But when you enter the real paradise, where we would enjoy eternal happiness and unlimited delights, ni'mah, and most importantly, where we would meet our Lord, Allah. There is the greatest ni'mah for the believer, that you can see Allah with your own eyes. Not the eyes of this world, the eye that Allah give you in the hereafter. Allahu Akbar. What is our attitude? The majority people's attitude is they don't like. But what is the attitude of the believers? When the person is at the verge of death, he or she should turn submissively to his Lord. Remember what Allah said, يَوْمْ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Remember the day will come to all of us, wherever you are. Rich or poor, whether you have the bodyguard around you or not, where you have 100 dogs around you, the day will come. لا ينفع مال ولا بنون. Whatever wealth you have, you are a billion, trillion man. All your wealth cannot save you anymore. You cannot say to the angel of death, take all my money, just leave me. No. You know angels don't eat, don't drink. Why they want your money? They don't need all this. La yanfa'u malun. All your wealth cannot help you. Wala banun. You have children here and there. We just got a video clip showing that somewhere in this country, Asian, this man have how many wives? I forgot the number, that more than 10 wives. And the unique of this man is going to break the Guinness record. All of the wife is pregnant. The difference only 1 to 3 weeks. All of them pregnant at the same time. Can you imagine how many children at one time? There is the first round. The second round, we don't know how many. Third round, we don't know how many. It's going to grow. Even you have thousands of children around you. Doctors, specialists, eye, heart, nose, skin, you can name it. The well-known doctors in the world is your children. They can help you. They can have all the equipment ready, you know, all the machine. Anything happen, palm you. No, no, no. When death approach you, يَوْمْ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ إِلَّا, except the real thing that can help you, brothers and sisters, is only one. Allah said, إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهِ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. Except those who are coming back to Allah with a submissive heart. That means your heart has accepted Islam. You are ready, oh Allah. I am ready. Alhamdulillah. That is the heart that we want to develop. That is the kind of heart we want to implant to our children, that they learn how to submit to Allah from young. They are ready. Because children also die. Our grandchildren also is going to die anytime when the time comes. Only Allah knows. So it's our duty to make sure that we give them the best, prepare them for the best. If you love them and you give them the right education now, you guide them now, when they die, and when we die, you know what will happen when they become righteous children. They will look for you. You have invest on them, and they are going to look for you because they remember you. They remember their mommy, their daddy, their granny, because they all love them so much, give them the best. It's time for them to give back. They'll look for us. If Allah says, you enter paradise, no, I cannot go without my family, my parents, my grandparents who love me, who care for me. That is the thing that we need to build now. And that's what I'd like to you join us this coming Sunday. Yeah. At that, they want. Yeah. And please let me know, because we got to let them know, because they also prepare food and everything. Yeah. How we can help, inshallah, we will look into that. When a person is at the verge of death, he should turn submissively to his Lord. Qalbin Salim. Seeking Allah's forgiveness. We are not angels, we are sinners. Keep on asking Allah. That's why the Prophet said, when a person die, immediately you say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Istaghfiru liaqib. Ask Allah to forgive them. Can you remember that, brothers and sisters, the importance of learning to forgive? That is what Islam is. Is that easy to forgive one another? It was easy to forgive your children, even how bad they are, how ungrateful they are, but you still forgive them. That's how you learn how to forgive. Look at this beautiful saying of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. لا يموتن أحدكم إلا هو يحسن بالله ظن فإن قوما قد أرداهم سوء ظنهم بالله عز وجل فأصبحوا من الخاسرين. Our Prophet have reminded his great ummah, guided us, let no one among you die. Now the Prophet is telling us, you are going to die, but let no one among you who is going to die except one expect good from Allah. You must have good feeling. Until today, to develop good feeling is difficult. We all know feel good when we get what we want. Oh, I feel good. When you don't get what you want, you know that. Being human, yes, we know. But that's why Islam is so practical. Is here to keep on reminding us, prepare, forgive, and move forward. When you want to die, the Prophet said, you must develop the husni zan billah. Have good feeling, good thoughts towards Allah. Only think Allah is going to forgive me, Allah is going to reward me. You must have that good thoughts. Because bad thought is not going to help you. Bad memories is going to haunt you and it's not good. Khalas, the past is the past. You cannot do more than what you can do now. But look forward. Who can reward you more than Allah? No one. You want reward from people, they can reward you, but still it's not the same. What you want is Allah's reward, Allah's forgiveness. And the Prophet said, فَإِنَّ قَوْمًا قَدْ أَرْضَاهُمْ سُوءُ ظَنِّهِمْ بِاللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. Indeed, there are people whose expectation of evil from Allah has brought them to self-destruction, ruin. Why must you have that kind of negative thought towards Allah, that He is not there for you, He will not forgive you, that He is not going to shower His mercy? He is always there for you. Give you another simple example for children, who your parent is still there for you. Don't ever feel that your parent don't love you. Don't have that. They're always there for you. Good time, bad time, you have ignored them. You have not been thankful. You always forget them. You only remember them when good time, and then when you want something from them. But remember, your parent is always there for you. But sometimes we just don't want to get too close to them. They never fail you. The one who fails you is yourself. Even you have hurt your parent, you can talk to your parent, ask them, Papa, Mama, can you forgive me? Immediately they forgive you. Before you ask, they have forgive you. And they still prepare a lot of good things for you. So don't give up hope with them. Very sad when you give up hope with your parent. One day you become a parent, you will understand. But if you are good now, inshallah, your goodness will be repaid by Allah. It's the karma, it's the qadar. kindness will come back to you. You are good, goodness will come back to you. You care for each other, people will care for you. You love someone for the sake of Allah, more love will come to you. Allah. That is Islam. Whoever have bad thoughts, negative feeling and thoughts, to anyone, to Allah, that will make you become the loser. Because at the end of the day, we do not want to be a loser. That's why in Surah Al-Asr, Allah says, وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي قُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ. And then, sabr. Allah ends with sabr. Because only through sabr you understand life is not smooth like what you expected. You know, even you travel on land, do you have a smooth journey always? Even the road, they try to make it as smooth as possible. Then you have some hole here and something, then you can feel some bang here and so on. You go to the sky. Do you think the sky also smooth? They also have problem. Suddenly you hit the cloud, then you feel. They also have some hole here and there that you can't see. Oh, you want to take a ship? Go. You can see the seas. But when you keep on sailing, suddenly the waves start to come. Everywhere is the same. Life is full of challenges. A person expecting good from Allah means hoping that Allah will show him mercy and forgiveness. That is important. Always look for Allah's mercy and always ask Allah for forgiveness. When the person is healthy, he should hold in his heart both fear and hope. When you are in good time, you also must have some fear and hope. Fear that you are going to have some bad time, but also hope that everything comes and go up and down. You just have to move forward. Giving more weight to fear. That means put fear ahead. Why? That's why Allah said, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ. I will test all of you. Number one is fear. When death approaches one, him or her, hope should prevail mostly for entirely. That means the good feeling, the hope must come up already. When you are not well, you are sent to the hospital, the best doctor is there to look after you. What you have to develop is hope. That's all. What is going to come, you just leave it to Allah. But you yourself prepare that I'm going to get better. Not better here, better hereafter. By preparing yourself, remembering Allah, zikr and so on. Now this is because fear leads to avoiding sins and increasing in good deeds. And this action becomes mostly impossible at that moment when you are going to die. Even you want to increase good deeds, you can't do it by yourself. You are helpless. You are bedridden. But you have to say something. Call your loved one. I want 1/3 of my property to be contribute to do something good, amal soleh. Say it out loud before it's too late. And if possible, call them to write down so that there's no dispute after that. Don't say that I don't say it. I said it very clear in front of my husband, my wife, my children. Write it down, sign if possible. If they fail to do it, you are not to be blamed. Your reward is being given. Allah have accepted because you have done a good deed by giving this kind of contribution to something that is good. Remember, what is good is what Allah said good, not what you think is good. Now a lot of people want to do good things, but they do not know how to go about it. You want to support good activities. What is good activities? We are very confused. People go against Quran and Sunnah, you support them. People do a lot of bad things, but under the name good, you support them. This is not good. On the other hand, one of the things that you can still do, say it out. You want to give hibah, say it out before it's too late. The dunya, okay, what can you do? You want to hold on the dunya? Gone. Dunya is no more. No lazzat, no taste anymore. You can't eat anymore. You can't drink. All is going off one by one. It's closing. Allah is closing up now. No feeling of food. You don't have the appetite of water. Even the thing is in front. You can't even taste anymore. The sign that do something good when you still can. On the other hand, holding hope in Allah is recommended then because it reflects reliance on Him and submission to Him. You cannot say, Allah khalas, no. You don't say, no way to get well, it's up to Allah. A good doctor will always remind the patient that you don't worry, we will give you the best. Now you have to have the hope in you. You have to fight within yourself. And sometimes you experience like death before death. You have give up hope. No, don't give up hope. Because death is not something that you can plan. Allah decide. You can be ICU in, out again. ICU in, out. The one who was not in the hospital is out already. Gone case. And this you have witnessed by yourself. Many cases happen. When a dying person hopes for Allah's rewards and forgiveness, is sincere and well-founded, Allah reward this by fulfilling His expectation. Abu Hurairah and Anas radiallahu anhuma, two of the companions of the Prophet, reported that the Prophet have said, يَقُولُ اللَّهُ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ أَنَا عِنْدَ ظَنِّ عَبْدِي بِي وَأَنَا مَعَهُ إِذَا ذَكَرَنِي دَعَانِي إِلَى آخِرِهَا. This is an hadith Qudsi. Allah revealed it to Prophet Muhammad directly through angel Gabriel. Where the Quran through Gabriel, this hadith Qudsi. Allah say, this is how the Prophet is sharing this saying of Allah to us. Allah say, I am at my servant's hope in me. Ana inda zanni abdi bi. And am with him whenever he extol or call me, when he remember me. Now this is what Allah promised us. I will go accordingly to how you feel towards me. If you feel Allah is there for you, He is there for you. Allah forgive you, He forgives you. Allah help you, He help you. You remember Him, He will remember you more. It's just like when you remember your parent, you are kind to them, your parent will remember you more than how you remember them. There is a difference. You cannot compare between you and your parents. You cannot compare what you have done for Allah and what Allah have given you. Too much. The ni'mat of Allah cannot be calculated. Is uncalculated. You cannot calculate how much. The oxygen that He gives you, that you keep on breathing every single day. The eye that can see the creation, the color, the light, darkness, the star, the moon. How can you compare with what you have given for Allah? Allahu Akbar. Nothing. Just try your best to be thankful and to submit to Allah. Then you will understand how important to have this good feeling and thoughts towards Allah Rabbul Alameen. Inshallah, we will continue the other part. Yeah. But remember, next Sunday is not here. We are moving there. And just to make it easy for me, brother and sister, can all of you help me? How many of you will join us over there for this coming Sunday? Can you just raise up your hand? At least I have some idea. How many of you think that you can join us over there and to witness the activities for the future generation that we have been doing, yeah? Partnership with Super Thinker. Any hands up? Just I want to have some idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll be there and join your family. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I estimate it about 20 of us from here. Yeah. Now this is an opportunity for you and me too. Yeah. We have been involved, but we are not there most of the time. But the people who are taking care of these children, molding these children, they have done a lot. That a lot of people are not aware of it. And they are still doing it. And may Allah help them and help those who help them. And help those who support morally or any way, because that is the future of the coming generation. Now we open for Q&A. If there's any question, fatafaddal. You can identify the address properly. Yeah, it's Bukit Jelutong. Yeah, and then if people are not aware of this, you can come here by 10. Then we may move from here after that, because we'll be there the latest by 11. Yeah. There are some other activities from the morning, but if you want to come with us, then you meet over here, or you go directly, inshallah. Any question from the sisters first? Yes, Faddali.
Assalamualaikum, Sheikh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
There's a question from a sister who attended your class yesterday, the Perfecting My Salah. She asked that her friend have a daughter about 20 years old having a cerebral palsy. So when she went out with the daughter to the mall, for example, it will take double the time. So sometimes she can't even go to the surah to perform prayer because of the wheelchair and everything. She said that can she, the mother, jamak the prayer instead whenever she went out with the daughter? And does this apply to doctors as well when they have longer surgery time to jamak their prayer? It's not kasar. Thank you.
Yes, when you are local, you cannot kasar your prayer, but you can jamak your prayer. Yes. Yeah. But normally, we know that there are some parents who are on wheelchair, but they can still perform the prayer without going into the surah. That means you can just push them at one corner, they have their wudu, they will perform their prayer on the wheelchair. No, they don't have to move them to the surah. Not necessary. They can pray while they are sitting on the wheelchair. You just direct them the direction of Qibla. They have their wudu now, and they have the sutra because you face them to a wall. Then they can start their prayer.
The question is the mother who, the one who pushed the wheelchair. The daughter is not ill. The daughter is ill.
Yeah, then the daughter can do that too. The mother will help her to do that. No. Yeah, if there is the way that you can do the jamak surya, jamak local, but if they think that she can help the daughter and then she can even pray side by side, the daughter just on a wheelchair, not necessarily go to the surah. One corner, you know that you are not disturbing the public, and then you can just pray there, no problem. Praying is very simple, very simple. Only when you are shy because you are not used to it, you want to have a musalla, then it's a bit difficult. Then you help your daughter first, and then later on you can do your prayer. Yeah.
And her second and last question also, because yesterday you said that we don't have to say Husolli, those kind of thing. I just need to ask because she is watching online now.
Okay.
She said, does it cover everything, niyat for fasting, niyat for taking ghusl? Does it have to say in Arabic first? And
No. The niyat is there. The intention must be there. But it's not the recitation. When you want to take ghusl, like taking a major ablution, of course you know when you are going to take your major ablution. It started with minor ablution. It's a package. So you know that this time you're going into the washroom to do the major ablution. Then the niyat is there already. Now, to say nawaitu and all these things is not from our Prophet, but it's just a guidance. In Arabic, if they want to say how to have the intention, the right intention, and then you say, my intention is to clean myself from major ablution. Is a wording. The same go to fasting. You must have the intention to fast. But must you recite? No. The only thing we know that the Prophet want you to recite is when you are going to Umrah or Hajj. When you reach the Miqat, you say, Labayk Allahumma umratan or Labayk Allahumma hajjan. Yeah, because these are more on the practical side. So you don't have to do that. But you must make the intention. Yeah? Jazakallah. Any last question from the sisters? No question from the sisters. Neither the mothers, neither the daughters. Alhamdulillah. Any last question from the brothers? No question from the brothers, no question from the son, and no question from the father. Everything clear. Meaning is a good beginning for the life in Barzakh. May Allah make it easy for all of us. Please, brother and sister, whatever you have learned, try to remember and share it with your loved one. Whether they can understand or not, if you can bring them in the coming class, is always better. So that we learn together as a family, so that our understanding is correct, and so that everybody is more prepared for Al-Barzakh. Lastly, for today, literally, Al-Barzakh means a barrier, a wall. Yeah, Barzakhun means a wall that separates us from this life, no more coming back, and we are not in the hereafter yet. We are in an area that is being barreled by Allah between dunya and al-akhirah. Literally. Later on we'll learn more about the word barzakhun. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Brothers and sisters, don't forget, next Sunday class over here is not here, but it's been moved to the address at Bukit Jelatung. Yeah? So, hope to see you with us, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.